play next, but I'm putting together a list. And we'll see what happens. But I really have been doing a lot of drawing, and this is actually a sketch I did last month or so. Um, or maybe it was even in November. Anyway, it's a sketch for a friend of mine. He wanted his character in, tribal jungle wear, and I did the same for my character, one of my characters too. So I'm gonna be working on these two today. I don't know if I'll probably won't be able to finish them tonight, but I'll get a lot of work on them at least. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. Gonna keep moving forward with the line art for this one. Do the tail, and I'll get to shading. So I hope everyone's been having a good week so far. I have been very cold here. So pretty rough weather. So that's been something to deal with. I've also seen quite a few well, no, I've seen two movies um, this week. One on Monday and one today. I saw on Monday The Shape of Water, which I liked. It was a really good movie. Had a lot of good bits. Had some scenes that were kind of shocked, like ooh, didn't expect to see that. Um, like thematically, not like I didn't. Well, kind of like just some violent scenes and some like sex scenes. I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Um, but yeah, because I'm not like one much for sex or violence. Um, I can be when I want to, but I have to be prepared for it. I wasn't prepared for this one. Anyway, I saw that Monday, and then today I saw um, Call Me by Your Name, which is a movie of a limited release, and it was good too. Slow start because it was like over a 2 hour movie, and the first hour pretty you know trotting along, but when the second hour hits, it really picks up, and it was a good movie. It had a lot of interesting bits. Editing was weird, especially when it came to the music. There were some. I'm not sure if this like how what the intention was for this, but it had some parts where music would play and then it just stopped suddenly, or it was just really odd transitions, just like a sharp cut, and that included everything, including the music track, which felt jarring. That was probably to illustrate something, but I wasn't quite sure what. Um, Still a good film, interesting. Filmed in I'm not sure if it was filmed there, but I know the setting of the story is northern Italy in the early '80s, and it is gorgeous there. Just like this like picturesque villa and this nice rustic town, lovely visuals, and good performances by Timothy something or other and Army Hammer as leads, and various other people, including this one girl who looked like Lord but wasn't Lord. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Lord but looked like Lord. And yeah, so saw some good movies and see what else I'll be seeing. Don't know if I'll review either of those two. Kind of be hard to talk about them. Well, we'll see. Well, especially like the Call Me by Name, which with the limited release, it'd be hard for people to reach onto, like, grab onto that one until it comes out on streaming and DVD and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, I've been working on like a lot of gift pictures lately, just really having a theme of friendship in some of my recent works, including one I posted on DeviantArt yesterday, and I'll see if I about posting it to Tumblr and where else soon. Um, but I just really, especially because this time of year everything's so cold and dreary and people are so are going through it. Uh, I thought kind of just trying to put more positivity out there in the form of pictures and videos. I thought just be the thing to do, like the right thing. So hopefully they'll give someone a smile. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. basic line art down. This character's really cute. It's how I pronounce it as a squunk, squirrel mixed with skunk, and he's blue. It's like a lovely shade of blue. Wow, really, really fun design. I should add in the layers before using the magic wand. Okay, now I need to do the expand. And we'll fill in here. Also because the jungle look, I'm giving him longer, shaggier hair. I'm not quite sure how to describe this character's hair. I mean, this is what it looks like normally. It's kind of, I guess, curls. I should ask the artist like what he had in mind for that. Oh, I missed the nose. That's my fault. Eh. Wait, I message for someone. Oh, okay. I hope my audio is going through. I think it is. I mean, I could. Yeah, it is. Okay, great. Just wanted to make sure because I had that problem with a art stream not too long ago where my audio was not there. Uh, yeah. All right. All right. I was kind of listening to Will Kruba's review of the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, where he's doing like his new thing he's doing on his channel is reviewing some of the episodes of the various Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime series. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime shows because they're at this point they're on their sixth. I don't even know the name of the sixth one. I know the first five. I don't know what the name of the current one is. I think that's one with like tracers or something, or I don't know. The new card color scheme is a blue, glowy blue. Even though we had ritual cards which are blue, so they're just kind of going bluer. I haven't really paid much attention to Yu-Gi-Oh! And the new card types. Or Arc 5 was a pendulum and didn't really didn't care. Again, I like my time with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is long since passed. If anything, I just look into it more for the nostalgia. And I have thought about purchasing some of the cards, but just ones that I remember from back in the day. I watched the heck out of the Duel Monsters anime. The first, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters was the one where it was like focus was a card game, different than the quote unquote season zero, which followed more of the early chapters of the manga and was different. Different than the anime most people are familiar with. Dubbed legendarily by, as we all know, 4 Kids. Who aren't even a thing anymore. I was reading about that not too long ago. That's a fascinating story. But for another time, I'll get to that. Okay, so back to anime. So like just buying cards for nostalgia. Even and also there are some cards that appear in the anime that weren't released or are getting released now. Like not like I think last year they released Dark Sanctuary, which is a card Bakura used in Battle City. They finally made that a card, so I get something like that, so I could be like, oh, look at this, remember this? I remember having a lot of fun watching him use this in a really broken mechanics and not all that. So yeah, so that's why I buy just fun cards for me to go along with a theme. Just you know just a conversation piece and to play with some friends who remember those shows, those earlier episodes. And but I did also watch two. No, I watched all the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, most of the second season, and I think I clocked out halfway through season 3, and I never looked back because it wasn't good. I gotta be honest, it was not a good show. Well, okay, particularly the 4 Kids dub. Um, just briefly how I feel about it. It's okay. So when it came to the Duel Monsters anime, the first one they actually translate, I don't think the season 0 ever got localized. Anyway, Duel Monsters one, I thought they did what they could to sell it. They made it more epic than it was, and it was still cheesy as all get out, but they really worked in just making you buy it. And it had that epic feeling, the theme song and all the things they were trying to do. It did have that just air of like you had the theme song, the air, like the mysterious sound to it. You had just the additional music they added in because there was a lot, like the soundtrack was pretty much overhauled from the original Japanese, changing it for like the Japanese anime had originally had more like poppy sounding music, but they went more kind of orchestral pieces. There's like really kind of just upping the epicness, put epicness in quotes, of the okay, I'm not doing that right. Okay, of the first anime series, and it worked. And then, well, I think it worked. It worked for me back then. Looking back, of course, that they made it more epic, but like in presentation. But then when it came to substance in those scripts, not so much. But when they did UGX, they went in a different route and kind of make it more corny and very 90s-y feeling, like Saved by the Bell with card games and the Fate of the World still. And it all those additional changes and that canned guitar solo score just made it look made also the quality of the voice acting was subpar compared to the first their first iteration of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it just made that whole series feel a lot cheaper and less epic. And so that kind of was a big problem I had. Even the sound effects. There was this one thing where in the first anime series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, they had the when monsters were destroyed, they had this like explosion sound effect, and it was really cool, and just like had that punch to it. They used that far less often in GX, and just it had this like weird kind of digital crunch noise, which sounded just kind of really, really wimpy in comparison. So yeah, it's just like so many, just like I don't know if that was like an original anime sound effect or not, but it just made GX for me just the weaker of the two. Not just for still wins, factor, but just like how the presentation of the dub, which is what I was exposed to, and and let's be honest, and I gotta say, like Yu-Gi-Oh's not a at least for me, it's not a series that warrants going in and seeing the original Japanese version because it's still the same premise, more or less, with well, big differences. But I mean, it's card games still deciding the fate of the world to a large extent, and so it's fine. And I didn't touch oopsie daisies. Any of 5Ds, any of Zexal, any of Arc V, and any of whatever the other one is that they're doing. So yeah, I mean, out of curiosity, I'll look at some of it here and there, but I just really don't care anymore. My friends and I, we still have that original anime, and of course the Bridge series, which we all love so very much. All right, so okay, it's got my basic shading. Make sure I save. Add new layer for basic flat color. Whoops. Oh. Next gonna be mostly that blue color, lighter blue color. And the ears, pink. Well, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not totally happy with that, so I'll probably go back in that. Oh, you get the nose, which is a purple color. Oh, nose bandana is this red. Go for green for the... that's not a good combo with that. Yeah, it's just flat preliminary color choice. Alright, some of the body color here. Like the original design of my Wolfsky character from back in 2010, early 2010, I had him with like he was mostly black with white for his head, for his face, hands and feet, and part of his tail. Uh, and then eventually I decided that that just got annoying to describe to people, so I just went, oh wait, he's mostly all white except for tail and ears, and I stuck with that, and I like it a lot more. So it's nice to have these references to use when people. Also, back then I did not have a character reference either, but I am a lot happier just having him be mostly white. I was trying to design him after Klonoa from the Capcom games from back in the day. He's since gone away, which is unfortunate. We'll see what happens with that series. There's been revivals here and there of other things. I mean, they even got a Bubsy revival, which ended in just horrific failure. But you know, they can't all be winners. That one's just gonna be forever known as just an abysmal failure. Um, Not putting blame on anyone, just that's just the way it goes sometimes. I really need to try ukulele sometime. I hear they've been doing some things to improve on. Uh, they had some problems when it rolled out, so they've been working on the. I really can't remember what they said, but I mean, I'm grateful to that team for what they did at Banjo Kazooie, and I spent many hours in those games, even uh, Nuts and Bolts, which I really did enjoy. I really did enjoy that. I want to get back to that someday. Even a contender for a live stream, maybe. Uh, yes, I hope ukuleles. I can get it sometime. I don't know if it's on Switch or I know it's for like a 360 and PS4, which I don't have yet. Not really interesting game though. Have my Switch, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know if it's on PC. Then again, I don't know how I feel about playing a platform on PC. I remember trying it. I don't know what I was playing. But I probably take some getting used to for doing a platformer, especially a 3D platformer on PC. Actually, I did do one. Well, no. Okay, I I did do Tasmanian Tiger, which I had a controller for. So I'm betting if they ported the ukulele would have controller support. So I think I should be fine if that's the case. I was like a console gamer growing up. I've been shifting more to PC nowadays, so making all those transitions. Oh, no, that looks so lumpy. Oop. I'll at least get the flat colors and some of the details done for this before I move on to the next one. That's a hard one to draw. Okay. Alright. This character's fun. He has a very diva air to him sometimes. I think it's a bit more of an affectation. I see him in a lot more silly positions. So he just likes to play collected. I'm sure he's collected sometimes, but I like seeing him in the goofy pictures. This is so fun. Alright. I have a lot of trouble with eyebrows. I still do. Yeah, I need to work on these some work. Oh, that's wrong layer. So I'm not totally happy with those eyebrows. Alright, let's see. Okay. Also, this artist kind of got me into using kind of a dot, like light gleam in the center of the pupil. I've been doing that since actually since I like this picture actually, because I like that look, having that extra gleam in the center there. It's not just all black. So. Yeah, okay, that's bad. Let's see. Ooh, so many bits I need to clean up. See if I can color in some of those little corners. I'm actually, that's not what I wanted. I'm actually glad to be streaming, working on this, because I've had this just on my hard drive, this scanned sketch, and really meaning to get to it, but kept forgetting. So that stream would help finally get me going. Nah, I mean, I think that nose is a bit too high. Ooh, okay. I realized that was not black. Gotcha. That's a bit better. Ah, okay, let's see here. Oh, right. Oh, phone buzz. Oh, darn it. That's Tumblr message. Browse Tumblr more, but then I saw my friend's feed, just kind of got a little depressing, and was like, okay. He's a fan of the darker stuff, and it kind of got like where I was like, I just want to browse here, and then it's like, ooh, 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 sad. So yeah, and also Tumblr just starting to steadily understand the stigma. So I still post there because it's a good, like, why not? So on the phone again. Oh, okay, comment. Wait, oh, that's old. Yeah, those are old. I don't know why my phone does that sometimes. It'll send me old messages. This might be green though, this part I'm doing. You pull up the reference later. I feel like this is a different color. Alright. Got the basics on this one, pretty much. Oops. I'll do the background after, so... Alright, that's good for now. Let's get to some of the line art on this one for a bit tonight before we call it. For me, this is always... I don't know which I switch off on which part I like doing the least. The line art or the shading. It tends to be one of those two. You practice both quite a lot, so you keep working. Might redo that spear. I think I'd keep drawing my noses differently. I not like radically to it, but I think the size varies in my works. I haven't really checked what I think is happening. Because I was drawing this character earlier today, just giving him a fun outfit, and I was kind of thinking, ooh, I think that happens. So As I really need to practice some of these characters from different angles. That's when the snout gets really, really tricky. Okay. More edgier, longer spikes for this look. Ooh. I'll try to have probably at least this one done tomorrow sometime. Now, this one I'm just kind of working on as I can. It's kind of a friend was telling me about drawing characters in jungle attire. Actually, a couple friends of mine like that, so this is for all them. Not that I have a problem with it. I do have a character I designed along that theme a while ago that I still need to do something with at some point. I gotta do something about that nose. Nah. See how much longer I go with this stream. Was there anything? Oh. Ooh, need to use ears. Did one of them, at least. I don't. Actually, working on this reminded me that I haven't talked to this one friend of mine in a while. One of my close friends that really loves these jungle characters. Wonder how he's doing. Once this done, I'll definitely try to post it in his Discord channel. Oh, it's really slow going for this one. Okay. Might as well get this necklace drawn in now. I still need to buy a necklace like this. It's on my to-do list, certainly. With many things. I need to figure out what the etiquette is for men wearing necklaces. Not that there is one, but, you know, more like style etiquette. Like what's good. I'll need to figure out, because it's definitely one I want to show off. You know, a lot of popcorn today at the movie theater. Love popcorn. It was weird that this popcorn wasn't as crisp as it has been. It was also a bit colder right delivered, so I guess it wasn't their best batch. Still, I didn't have lunch, and that's all I had at the time, so yeah, I ate that. I love popcorn. That's one of the foods that if it's put in front of me, I can't stop eating it until someone takes it away from me. saw a trailer when I saw The Shape of Water last week. I saw a trailer for a movie. I think it's called um, Ready Player One, and trailer looked good. So I'm curious about that. I forgot when they said it was going to come out. Not for a while. Um, we'll see. I mean, Steven Spielberg's one of the names attached, so that's a good pedigree, but not a guarantee. I didn't see the BFG, that CGI, partially CGI, I think, movie that came out recently that did not do well. I don't know if it was good or not. I just heard it didn't do well. So, well, so I really don't know how. So we'll see how Player One, Ready Player One does. That's what it's called. Um, Trailer looked good, so we'll see. Really liked it too. They had this like part of the instrumental of Pure Imagination from the Willy Wonka movie, which that's an easy way to get me aboard because I love that song. So yeah, we'll see if that movie earned that. Just being able to use that instrumental. I did get a lot of Tron vibes when I saw that trailer. So don't know how much they're going to be retreading. Definitely a lot of homages to other things. So we'll see how it holds up. I'm really interested, so probably see that eventually. All right. I'm starting to feel a little stiff. Can we? Ooh, my wrist. Oh, sorry, just a moment. Just want to go a little bit longer. All right. Oh, I'm really getting tired. I just need to get more stamina for these streams, but going to the movies and all this and that. We'll see. So I really wish I had more people to talk to. But I'm working on that. It'll happen. Maybe I did not need to say it out loud, but yeah. This is here I really should get more stuff done for my channel. I really need to do more scripted content. I want to finish these shorts and be done with it. And I'll see if I can stream again later this week if I am able to. Work on this and that. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, let me just clean that up a bit. Oh, okay. I'm calling it. Just really want to thank everyone out there for watching. Had a lot of fun. Got some headway on these coloring these two sketches I had saved for a while, and see if I can finish some more and do some more in a later live stream this week. And also need to get to a new game. And just so glad you all could watch on live or on YouTube. Hope you guys like what you see and subscribe on Twitch and on YouTube. And yeah, follow on Twitter, Facebook, that whole thing. And you can see more of my pictures on DeviantArt.com and my Super Genji on DeviantArt and Gaming Genji on Tumblr and Twitter at Gaming Genji. And yeah, guess I'll see you all next time.